See, this is what should be the intro. This is it right here, man. This is
it. Today on Five Nuts, we have your three people that have been on it the whole time, Tyler, Chase, and Brady. And today we have a very, very special guest, long-awaited Mr. Jalen Price.
That is me, folks. J-Baby Price.
Jalen, why don't you just introduce yourself to our fans out there?
Yeah, my name is Jalen Price. I'm roommates with Chase. I've been roommates with him for the past couple years at Slippery Rock. Next year, I'll be living with Chase, Tyler, Brady, and yeah.
The four of us.
Yeah, all four of us.
It's unreal.
Pretty exciting.
All right, Jalen. So you're a big sports betting guy, and I know you've won a good bit of money the past few months. Like, enough to...
Pay rent?
Yep. A good bit.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about one of your big wins for the Super Bowl?
All right, so what Chase is talking about, I turned 21 in August and started sports betting just for the hell of it, for fun, you know? And before, you know, all the legal stuff, you know, last year for the Super Bowl, it was Kansas City versus Tampa Bay. And I texted my girlfriend because I wanted to make a nice bet. So I had $1,000 just, you know, laying around because who doesn't have $1,000 to blow? So I texted her and was just like, hey, pick one name from the whole list of guys to score a touchdown. And I said, don't pick Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes because I knew that she would know those names. So she sent me a name of Antonio Brown. And I freaking forgot that she knew Antonio Brown because he played for the Steelers before him. So she picked him, and I said to her, I was like, all right, well, I'm putting $1,000 on him to score a touchdown tonight. And she was instantly very pissed at me, and she was just like complaining that I was using her to do this and that. And sure enough, Antonio Brown scored a touchdown and won me a couple $1,000 through Barstool Sportsbook. Shout out Barstool. And yeah, the rest is history. She was mad at me at first, but then once I won, she was begging to get in my wallet, you know? She was begging. But yeah.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, who do you think's going to the Super Bowl this year?
100% Pittsburgh Steelers all day, every day. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have to go with the Rams, LA Rams. I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl is in LA, so that'd be pretty cool. Tom Brady did it last year in Tampa, so
The Rams
I'm going to have to go Rams.
The Rams are looking unreal now, especially with the pickup of OBJ last night. When was that, last night?
Yeah,
Yesterday?
Last night. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how he gels with them, you know?
Yeah.
No Bills?
No. Rams versus Steelers, baby. Lock it in.
Lock it in. You heard it here first.
He's representing today.
Door just shut over here.
Speaking of football, what are all your thoughts on the whole Aaron Rodgers faking his vaccine? You know about that?
Yeah, I saw something about what. So he couldn't play, or he got COVID, and then they found out he didn't actually have his vaccine or something, right?
Yeah, so he lied to the NFL basically.
I think I feel like that's wrong. Wrong in a way, but also it's his choice. He can do whatever he wants.
Here's the thing here. So he didn't necessarily lie, in my opinion, because the NFL knew he was not vaccinated. Green Bay knew he wasn't vaccinated, but he told the media. He didn't tell them that he was or wasn't vaccinated. He just kind of told them that, you know, he was immune, which I guess he said he led them on. And, you know, you don't have to tell the media everything.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's taking a lot of heat for it. A lot of heat.
Mm-hmm. Is he back yet or no?
He's supposed to play on Sunday. He's supposed to.
See how that goes.
Clears protocols on Saturday.
Yeah.
Hopefully back Sunday for Seattle. But, yeah, I mean, everyone has their own thoughts on, you know, how they feel about it. You don't have to tell everybody everything. That's like asking who the hell you voted for. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nowadays, people think that's okay to ask, but when our parents were however old and our grandparents, you never went up to someone and asked, who you voting for this election, or are you vaccinated? This is something you don't really ask.
Did you guys see Bill Belichick's fit the other night?
I didn't see it.
Was it with his pant leg rolled up?
Oh,
Is that what
yeah,
you're
when
talking about?
it-
I was gonna
Didn't he
say I
have
had no
his,
idea
like,
what that was.
Have his stomach hanging out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was
It
hilarious.
was like a crop top blue
I'll
Patriots.
insert an image for that.
What was it? It was like a.
It was real weird because like his sweatshirt was like the same navy color blue as his pants.
Oh, yeah.
It literally looked like a one piece kind of. It was so weird, but his gut was just like over top of his knee. Like it was so. If Chase will insert it, it's pretty weird, pretty funny.
Are you trying to pull it up, Chase?
Yeah.
Because I hate Bill Belichick.
I saw it,
so.
but I can't remember.
Tyler.
Yeah, dude.
There it is. So it looks like he has his pants hiked up to his nipples.
Yeah,
pretty much.
literally, it's straight up to his
real.
titties.
How about his son's? How about his son? What is he? The defensive coordinator. Remember that? Remember when he was going like this at the?
with his tongue in the
Yeah.
primetime game? Yeah, I remember that.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
What an idiot, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
What
Nobody
are
likes
your
the
thoughts
Patriots.
on this? Is it Ryder case? Is that what it?
I think
is that
it's
what it is?
Isn't his last name
Rittenhouse?
Rittenhouse?
case,
Kyle
yeah.
Rittenhouse.
Got shot people.
Yeah.
What was
Legend.
it? Like, that was a year ago. Whenever there was.
What? Antifa was jumping him, so he blasted them. So piss
Yeah,
on
it was
him.
what.
I
That's
would
the
have
thing
shot
that
him
was,
too.
Jesus.
It was a year ago. What they were having a protest or something, and people, or he was there with an AR-15 or something, and there was people that were gonna attack him, so he shot them, and now now he's finally having his trial, and it's been going on I think for like 9 or 10 days now.
Yeah.
They can't come to a conclusion.
Yeah, he was in the Black Lives Matter riots, like trying to defend people or defend businesses and stuff, and people were like throwing rocks at him. The first guy lunged for his gun. He shot him in the arm, and then the second guy tried hitting with a skateboard, and he just popped that guy. And then there was one more dude, but I don't know the other guy. So the prosecutor looked up his gamer tag. I forget what it was. I'll look it up real quick. It is hilarious. And he's just like, yep, that was me.
Yeah, I saw something about that because he had a TikTok name, and it was a real weird TikTok name, and like the prosecutor asked him like why he in the trial asked him like why he bought the gun, and the kid's 17, so his response was like, I bought the gun or he didn't buy it, but he got the gun illegally, and his response was, why'd you pick that one? And he just said it looked cool, the gun, the AR-15.
Here it is. It's 4 doors, more whores.
Why did he bring that up in the?
Just to make him
Case,
look bad.
though.
I don't know.
So isn't the prosecutor like bringing up all the stuff they shouldn't have, and the judge has been getting like pissed about
yeah,
it?
dude, he was
kinda?
flipping out. It was bad.
Because I saw a clip of him on TikTok how the prosecutor commented on Kyle being silent, like you have the right to remain silent or whatever. And
Yeah,
then-
the prosecutor was like, why have you stayed silent throughout this whole thing? And the judge just went absolutely ballistic on the prosecuting lawyers and was like, you've been in this game for years upon years. You know that's been a law for 40 or 50 years that you have the right to remain silent, you know, throughout everything.
Yeah. So I'm pretty eager to see how this is gonna go down. You know.
Yeah, me too. It's interesting to see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Just depending on what news station you watch,
That
too.
is true too, because there's different news articles have different.
Yeah, so they like brought in witnesses, and every single witness literally said that he defended himself. Like, there's no case here. Like, from what I've watched, like, there's absolutely no case whatsoever.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, if someone's coming at me with a skateboard, gonna hit me in the head with it. I mean, what am I gonna do? Just stand there like this and just take the metal part of a
Last guy
skateboard
was
right off the
trying to
temple?
shoot him, I think the one that you didn't know. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure somebody
yeah,
else with a gun trying to hurt him.
Yeah, the one guy had a gun, the other guy was reaching for his gun. Speaking of accusations, what are your thoughts on the whole El Presidente?
El Presidente. So for those of you that don't know, Dave Portnoy, El Presidente, president, founder of Barstool Sports, great guy.
Isn't that where this came from? Saturdays are for the boys, or is
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I thought the whole Barstool Saturdays are for the boys was like so cringe at first until I really like got into Portnoy just from like him doing the podcast BFF's pod with Josh Richards. Like that's when I first started looking into him, and then as I watched a couple of those pods, I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. Look him up a little bit and see he's literally a sports gambler, stock trader, meme dude, talk shit on every single person known to man. But the beef with him and Business Insider, I don't know I know me and Chase have talked about it.
I don't know about it.
You guys don't?
No.
Nope.
So basically, if you guys know Portnoy, he's a guy that's, been around town with a bunch of different people. He's famous, and he's known for hooking up with young chicks. He's in his 40s and he's constantly hanging out with like girls that are in their early 20s, even guys that are in their early 20s and stuff. So
What?
just hanging out with. Just hanging out with.
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
So the way the Business Insider is involved here is they were trying for the last 8 months to build a case against Dave Portnoy for being like a rapist because he was known to have sex with like ladies who are in their early 20s. And they like spent 8 months trying to build this case that Portnoy was a racist. And they finally came out with like this whole article about it. But the crazy thing is about it is like 2 days beforehand or a day before the article came out, all these people bought into the dip of, well, they didn't buy into the dip, but they bought puts, I believe they're called, on Penn stock, which is Portnoy's like famous stock. And so it's basically Portnoy took about 3 days and debunked every single thing that was in their article about him being a rapist. And they were getting in trouble with SEC and stuff like that for fraud and all this stuff. So it's been pretty interesting. Every time he gets in beef with somebody, it's pretty interesting to see how he handles that. Because he said, I don't play to get even. He said, the only thing that makes me feel good is whenever I watch the person like tumble. He said that's the only way I feel good about it all is watching the other person get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I know. Like one of the witnesses that they had was like a 19-year-old girl, and she's from Nantucket, and I guess her sister, didn't she like basically like introduce her? Didn't her older sister introduce her to Portnoy?
To Portnoy.
Yeah. And basically all the stuff they were like sexting and all those different things. Like, and the article made it out to be that this girl was so shocked after it all happened
And in distraught. Like they said that she was in distraught. And like Portnoy had all these text messages from her after saying how much she missed him and this and that and a couple explicit things that we probably shouldn't say. But he debunked everything in 3 days that they took 8 months to come out with in an article.
Yeah, you stayed up on Addie's for about 3 days straight.
He's like, I haven't gone to sleep in however long. He said, I've been basically sleeping for 2 hours and doing all this other stuff, just making sure I'm surviving through Adderall. Through these Addies.
Give Chase a
subscribe.
job at your
Thank
place.
you guys for having me on today.
You're welcome. Thanks for
Appreciate it.
being
problem,
on.
brother.
Give us some
Appreciate
good
it.
content.
Yeah.
If anybody needs any sports betting advice, make sure you hit up Jalen Price on Instagram. What's your Instagram? Chase, we might be able to.
J-Baby Price.
Jalen Price.
Jalen Price
11.
_11.
But don't hit me up because too many people hit me up for that. And I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro.
I'd say you're a pro.
I'm not a pro.
You're a pro in my book.
All right, guys. See you later.
Later.